this is, I guess, not too surprising for me, just because I've been party to this controversy for a while now. I believe, and again, this is me like trying to remember a news article from like years ago. I believe that Kaspersky was implicated or somehow suspected in the discovery of some highly sensitive like cyber tools that the US government had developed. And because, you know, this antivirus had access to just scan everything, it's alleged, I believe, that the Russian government was able to detect the existence of those files and then exfiltrate them somehow. So that is obviously a big deal. Like if you have something that is trusted to defend your computer and has almost universal access to all the files on it, that means that it can potentially discover stuff it's not supposed to. And if it can exfiltrate that information too, then that is a very, very big deal. So this was banned for use in the US government and by like people working for the US government for a while now. But it looks like the Biden administration is now just saying like, nope, we're done with that. Like it is now beyond a shadow of a doubt. This is something that is a threat, not just to the US government, but to like Americans in terms of data exfiltration. So coming across a computer running Kaspersky antivirus apparently is enough of a threat in their opinion that it is now banned software. That is crazy to me. So this ban involves the sale of Kaspersky products, but also prevents the company from delivering antivirus and security updates to customers, making it critical for customers to provide alternative software find alternative software by the end of September. That's not a lot of time.
Soon.
I remember a time when I thought Kaspersky was the best antivirus, and I ran it myself on my computer.
It was good.
Yeah, it was so much better, I feel like, than some of the other alternatives like out there for a while. And like it's funny to me that this company that I do remember, you know, like giving full access to my computer is now being identified as a threat to national security. So seeing another foreign company being targeted by the US government, we're again talking about the exact same thing. Like we have a product that by its nature has access to sensitive stuff and a government which is potentially very interested in that sensitive stuff. With like literally one example of that actually happening, that worst fear happening, I think that's all it really takes for this company to just get kind of kicked out of the United States and banned. Now, having subsidiaries or other sorts of, the Equation Group, which is believed to have been the NSA's cyber operations division. So, they got all mixed up in that. This is again like pretty startling. Like we don't see this very often, that like a software company just gets like banned, especially one with a global presence. But this is happening with increased frequency as these national security conversations come up, and people in the United States anywhere are getting more hawkish about banning companies even with significant market penetration in the United States. I want to see this dedicated page. Yeah, we're living in the age of prohibition again. Like people are going to be bootlegging Kaspersky antivirus updates to their grandparents who refuse to switch.
I mean, if we're going to do it, let's start meeting in alleys with like paper bags full of floppy disks to share our Kaspersky updates. Yeah,
this is pretty serious. I just wanted to point this out as we're talking about some pretty big bans here that are going through. We've got TikTok, we've got DJI, we've got Kaspersky. I'm interested to see if any other nationally competing brands that, you know, could potentially serve a security risk end up getting banned, because Kaspersky, like if that incident is confirmed, then that's a pretty open and shut case for like maybe why we don't want them like rummaging through like the entire population's like, you know, computers. Somebody's going to make a mistake eventually and leave a confidential something, and that's just too big of a dragnet, I think, for like most people in the government to be comfortable with. But if it's someone who's competing with US businesses and we want to give our own businesses a tactical advantage, then it certainly, you know, would begin to be convenient to start just saying anybody who's got too much market penetration, you know, that's doing too well from a country that we don't like, maybe doesn't get to stay in our market. I'm curious to see if that's the trend, or if these are all such legitimate security threats that we're just realizing at this moment. And the fact that the US based competitors of these businesses do the exact same things and worse doesn't concern us when they're also coupled with massive data breaches. Interesting.